I was in one of the first things, I was in The Hypocrite, and this is going to be one of the final things, even though it's just into 2018. But it's an inward-looking, introverted sort of thing, looking at the machinery, the people who made the year happen. And we're sort of lifting the bonnet, really, and saying, these people actually made these wonderful things happen with all their fantastic skills. But it is a farce. So you go into their professional environment, and then a kind of joker comes in, literally and metaphorically, and everything kind of is in chaos. But it's really exciting to see. And we've got one of the best playwrights in the land who's written it, who went to Hull University, James Graham. And so he knows the essence of the city, but the sort of playwright he is, he can get under the skin of these sort of institutions and satirise them.
And what I like about this is that it is, besides being very much Hull focused, also it's taking the mickey out of Hull as well, isn't it? Which I think everyone enjoys. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, exactly. That's what a satirist does. And I think they're a little bit nervous, but they're completely behind it, all the sort of culture team. But had it been a sort of failure or a bit of a flop as a year, it might have had a different sort of feel. But because it's been such a good year, I think people are they can take it, you know. Well, we hope so anyway.
But it's still being written, isn't it? And the work is still going on, and you're in a research and development phase for this at the moment. That makes it all the more fascinating. The script can change at any time, can't it?
Well, it is doing, yeah. So James is going to go away. We're doing an R&D week, so things of sort of just logistical and kind of pragmatic things. We think, oh, we can't do that, or oh, that'd be good if we did that. We've missed a trick there. And James is kind of harvesting these ideas.
Your two roles, though, are they volunteers? Do you have a taste of that?
No, I mean the volunteers have been absolute heroes this year. I'm not playing a volunteer, but there are two characters of volunteers in the play. I'm playing somebody who looks after the legal side of things, which is really important, and also I'm playing a Hull City councillor as well. So, and obviously the council have been a huge part of this. They won the thing in the first place, and they've enabled lots of things, along with the City of Culture Company. So yeah, two really contrasting characters, but a lot of fun. Not based on anybody.
Do you fancy being a councillor, based on what you've seen and what you know?
Well, they do a really tough job. It's been a very different year for them. But the sort of day-to-day job they do, they're sort of the glue that holds the city together before 2017 and beyond. But they've played a really key role.
Does this feel like a W1A type production in a way? Farce, satire, that sort of thing, and one that really ticks a lot of boxes for you?
I think it does tick a lot of boxes for me. I've not watched all of the series of W1A. I know what you mean. It's a really detailed observational comedy farce. I guess it could fit into that. I think it's really early days. So we're like day 3, day 4 of this workshop, and we're sort of trying to figure it out with James. But I guess he's written what I perceive to be quite a truthful story made into a farce.
Well, that's ideal, isn't it? Because is it normal to be in a production like this when you're at research and development stage, or would you normally go straight to rehearsals with a script?
Yeah, you'd normally go straight into rehearsals with a script. This is like a real luxury, actually. Yeah, to say to James, I think quite nice if I come back in, actually, in the second act, or do you think you could help me out with this part? Or yeah, he's really open to suggestions, so that's great help.
And when you see the characters you're lined up to play, then are you wanting to make changes? I want to say to James, I'd like the character to do this. Can it happen?
No, that's not my job. I'm really looking forward to playing characters from Hull. I don't think they have to be from Hull, but hopefully they will be from Hull. Just because I am from Hull, and I think when you were talking about The Hypocrite earlier, I was playing. I often play posh boys, and I was playing the Duke of York in The Hypocrite. So it'll be a real. I'll be able to really relish the fact, I'm playing someone from Hull now.
It must be such a pleasure and a great time for you as an actor to be doing big productions like this in your home city after City of Culture year, that sort of thing. What could be better, really?
Nothing could be better, really. Yeah, it's brilliant. I'm really proud of where I'm from. I'm hopefully planning to move back here soon. Yeah, it's been fantastic. I've sort of had a real northern year. After The Hypocrite, I worked with a company called Northern Broadsides, and then back here doing this, so I've had a really lucky Yorkshire year. Yeah.
And what was it about the culture farce that made you want to be part of it? Having done The Hypocrite, such a great start to 2017, you start 2018 with a very new work.
I think you don't often read scripts that you're so close to. Usually you have to make an artistic leap, going, I really like the story, or I like where this could go, whereas this was about where I'm from and people. I know these people and what they sound like, and in fact I'm probably more affiliated with Dennis, the part of Dennis, but everyone's story and the fact that it's based here kind of makes it all the more special, really. And that's down to James Graham, and the detail that he deals in is very attractive.